Okay, now we are creating accounts payable configuration. In that, the first one is number ranges, define number ranges. So this is for BP, business partner. Okay, so define number ranges. Now we are creating five number ranges: J1, J2, J3, J4, J5. So these are all five for five different business partner groups. Okay, so configuration screen SPRO, in that SAP reference IMG. So business partner means cross application components activity. Okay, cross application components, in that SAP business partner. So SAP business partner, in SAP business partner basic settings, number ranges and groupings, in that define number ranges. Okay, edit intervals. Now we are creating J1 to J5. The first number range is J1. So now we will take number range as 4,41,000 up to 4,49,999. Okay, next J2, J1. Okay, J2, 4,51,000. 9,999. Next J3, 4,61,000. 4,69,999. J4, 4,71,000. 4,71,999. Next J5, 4,81,000. 4,81,999. Okay, so these are all five number ranges. So J1, J2, J3, J4, J5, five number ranges. Save now. Okay, five number ranges created. Okay, now we will configure define groupings and assign number ranges for BP. Okay, so we already created five number ranges. So these are all five BP groups: JKDB for domestic business partner group, JK foreign, inventory group, and service group, one time group. Okay, so one time business group, service business group, inventory business group, foreign business group, domestic business group. So these are all five groupings for five number ranges we have assigned. Okay, so now we will configure this one. So the path is same: SPRO, cross application components, SAP business partner, in business partner, basic settings, number ranges and groupings, define groupings and assign number ranges. This one, define groupings and assign number ranges. New entries. So what are we have to create? What we have to create? These are five groupings. Okay, five groupings. Short name. So domestic, foreign group, inventory group, service group, one time group. Okay. Description. So for number ranges, the first one Number range is J1, J1, J2. For inventory, J3. For service group, J4. For one-time business group, J5. Okay. So these are all 5 groupings and the number ranges assigned. Okay. Save. So this is our TR. Okay. Now we will configure define account groups with screen layout. Vendors OBD3. Up to now we have configured for number ranges for BP and we have defined groups and assigned number ranges for BP. Now we have to create account groups for vendor. Okay. The T code is OBD3. Here we have created, we will create these 5 groups. JKDV for domestic vendor group, JKFV for foreign vendors group, JKIV for inventory vendors group, JKOV one time vendors group, JKSV for service vendor group. So these are all 5 groups we will create now. Okay. What is the T code? OBD3. Okay. So it's not a BP. That's why it's not cross application components. Now we will go for financial accounting in SPRO, financial accounting, accounts receivable and accounts payable. Okay. It's a supplier accounts. It's a master data. Preparations for creating vendor master data. Define accounts group with screen layout. Define accounts group with screen layout vendors. Okay. So we are creating new entries. What is our first group? JKDV. That means JK domestic vendor group. JKDV, JK domestic vendor group. Okay. So here we can change field status also. Okay. For example, for company code field status, here these are account assignments. We can make reconciliation account is required entry in real time. Okay. And also sort key also required entry in real time. Okay. Must remember what are mandatory. That means required entry. One is reconciliation account and another one is sort key. Now we are practice purpose now. That's why you make optional because somebody may change standard settings. That's why you made optional entry. Okay. Save. Enter. Save. So we can create a new one request. New request. You can create new request for JK group of companies. JK group of companies. Accounts payable. Okay. We are getting separate tier request. Okay. Okay. One vendor group created. Next one. JKFA. Let me for foreign vendors. enter, save, enter, save. Okay. Next one, JKIV. JK inventory vendors group, save, enter, saved. Okay. Fourth one, JKOV one time vendors group. Next entry, enter, saved. Okay. Next JKSP for service vendor group. Next entry, enter, enter, saved. Okay. So now we have created 5 vendor groups. So what are those? These are 5 vendors groups created now. I hope you understand. So in vendor groups, in company code, we can make mandatory. Okay. I'm teaching real time now. That's why we make reconciliation account mandatory. Sort key also required entry. Okay. Save. Okay. I am updating for all 5 groups. Company code data, account management. So reconciliation account mandatory. Another one, sort key. Service vendor group, company code data, account management, reconciliation account required entry, and sort key also required entry. So it's a now updated as real time configuration. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Now we will create number ranges for vendor accounts. So previously we have created account groups, vendor account groups. Now we are creating number ranges for vendor accounts. So J1, J2, J3, J4, J5. Okay. We can use existing number ranges also. Okay. Because it's a client level setting. So what is same? SPRO, financial accounting, accounts receivable and accounts payable, supplier accounts, master data, preparation for creating supplier master data. Okay. Create number ranges for vendor accounts. So creating number ranges for vendor accounts. Intervals. So we are creating J1. We can use 31, J2, next J3, Next J4. Next J5. Okay. 5 number ranges J1, J2, J3, J4, J5. Okay. We have created 5 number ranges. These are for vendor account groups. Okay. The next configuration, assign number ranges to vendor groups. Okay. The T code is OBAS. The path is same. Preparation for creating supplier master data. In that, assign number ranges to vendor account groups. So assign number ranges to vendor account groups. So what are 5 groups we have created? Vendor accounts JKDV. So these are 5 account groups JKDV, JKFV for foreign vendors, JKIV inventory, JKOV one time vendor, JKSV service vendors. So these are all 5 account groups, vendor accounts group. We are assigning number ranges J1, J2, J3, J4, J5. Okay. So we have created new TR request. So in that we are saving for accounts payable. Okay. Now the next configuration is define number assignment for direction for BP to vendor. So because we have separately created BP groups and vendor groups and also assigned number ranges for respectively. Now we are integrating those BP and vendor. Okay. So JKDB. So these are 5 groups we have created. Now we are integrating those 5 groups. Okay. SAP reference IMG. So it's a cross application components because involving BP. Okay. In that master data synchronization, master data synchronization, customer vendor integration. In master data synchronization, customer vendor integration. Okay. Business partner settings, settings for vendor integration, settings for vendor integration. So it's a most important configuration because it is integration between BP and vendor. Here also we have to make customer integration while creating AR. Okay. Settings for vendor integration, field assignment for vendor integration, field assignment for vendor integration. In that assign keys, in that define number assignment for direction BP to vendor, define number assignment for direction BP to vendor. New entries. So what is our account group? So it's a business partner group. The first one is here group mentioning. So which group? Business partner group. What is business partner group? JKDB, domestic group. So what is vendor group? JKDV. So JK domestic vendor group. we have to match domestic. Okay. The next one, JKFP, foreign vendor group, foreign business partner group. Next, JKFP, foreign vendor group. The next one, JKIB, inventory BP group. Next, JKIV, vendor group. Next one, JKSP, service group. JKSV, vendor group. JKOB, one time vendor group, one time business partner group. JKOV, one time vendor group. Okay, and this is for BP grouping, this is for vendor grouping. So we have integrated those. Okay, save. The next configuration, define tolerances for suppliers. Okay, define tolerances for suppliers. The T code is OBA3. So SAP reference IMG. So in that SPRO, financial accounting, accounts receivable and accounts payable, business transactions, outgoing payments, in outgoing payments, manual outgoing payments, define tolerances, suppliers, creating new one. So company code JK10. Okay. Tolerance group for JK10. Okay. So we can give for revenue 10, loss also 10. So permitted payment differences. Permitted payment difference for auto write off also we can give 10 and 10. So percent 1%, 1%. So as per our client requirements, we have to make these changes. Okay. We have to discuss in meetings and okay. Okay, configuration done. Remember one thing, the don't give tolerance group name. Okay. So we can give description. The next one, define document types, OBA7. Actually, we no need to configure anything for document types. So this is under financial accounting, financial account global settings, document, in document types, define document types. So these are all already existed. No need to create. So this is vendor invoice like that, vendor KJ, vendor payment. Okay. No need to modify anything. Okay. The next configuration, define document types for entry view in ledger. Relating to vendor, four document types: KA, vendor document; KG, vendor credit memo; KR, vendor invoice; KZ, vendor payment. So now we are assigning 99 as number range. So the path is same: financial accounting global settings, document, document types, define document types in ledger. So what is our ledger? J4. So previously we have assigned for AB and SA relating to GL, we have assigned 98 as number range. Now we are assigning AP document types. The first one is AA, vendor document. So number range 99. Next, KG, vendor credit memo 99. Next, KR, vendor invoice number range 99. Next, KZ, vendor payment 99. Okay. So 4 number ranges we are assigning. TR. Okay. So for relating to GL 98 and relating to AP number range assigned 99. Okay. We can maintain separate number ranges for each document type. Okay. Okay. The next configuration, define document number ranges. T code FBN1. So previously we have assigned 99 as number ranges for KA, KG, KR, KZ. So now we are creating 99 number range. So the T code is FBN1. So the path is same in financial accounting global settings, document, document number ranges, in document number ranges, define document number ranges, company code JK10, intervals, insert line 99, 2026, 99. So we have already created 99 previously. Okay. So there is no need to create new one. So number is 99 is already there. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Now we have to create vendor reconciliation GLs for testing purpose. Okay. Create vendor reconciliation account. So the T code is FS00. So it's a end user activity. That means SAP Easy Access screen. In SAP menu, accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, master records, GL accounts, individual processing, centrally. FS00 means centrally. So these are the GL master screen. First we have to create new GL. So vendor account. Have you remember vendor number range interval? OBD4 account groups. So what is our chart of accounts? JKOC, JK operating chart of accounts. In that relating to vendor, sundry creditor. So 140. So this is the number range 140, 1,40,000 to 1,49,999. Okay. Now we are creating with 1,40,000. Okay. Create 1,40,000 JK10. What is GL account type? What is GL account type? It's a balance sheet account. Next. So which one? sundry creditors, sundry creditor group, account group, sundry creditors, domestic vendors. So the reconciliation vendor for domestic vendors. Next, control data. So reconciliation account, it's a reconciliation account. That means we must select a reconciliation for account type vendor, okay, vendors, okay. In relating to customer, this one, relating to asset, this one. So contract account receivable, this one. So now we are creating vendor reconciliation account. So that way we have to select okay vendors. So okay 001. We are taking default one. So field status group, it's a reconciliation account. So for reconciliation account, we have to select G067 field status group. Okay, D067 reconciliation accounts. Save. Okay, so domestic vendors created. Domestic vendor GL created. Now we have copy this one and creating other vendors masters. Okay, one. So the what is second one? So this is a domestic vendor. Next foreign vendor. Foreign vendor account. So remaining details all same. So it's a GL account, a balance sheet account, account group, sundry creditor. Okay, say foreign vendor account, foreign vendor account remaining all same. So it's a INR reconciliation account vendor, create bank interest G067, sort key 001. So remaining all same. Save. Now copy this one. Now two. So what is next one? Inventory vendor. Change short text, inventory vendor account, and also long text. Save now. Next copy 3. So what is next one? Service vendor. Service vendor account. Change short text and also long text. Save. Next copy 4. So one time vendor account. Change short text, change long text. One time vendor account. Save. So we have created 5 GLs: domestic vendor, foreign vendor, inventory vendor, service vendor, one time vendor. We must select reconciliation account type vendors. Okay. So these are vendor reconciliation accounts. Now we are creating contractor fee account. Okay. So T code FS00 new entry. So we are taking this GLS for like 40,001. Contractor fee account is a primary cost or revenue. Okay. See, we can select it as indirect expenses. Contractor fee account. So for testing purpose, we are using this shell. Okay. So it's a primary cost or revenue. It's indirect expenses. So to key 001, we already discussed. For primary cost or revenue, we must select cost element category. Okay. So it's a expensial. That's why we have to select primary cost or cost reducing revenue 01. Okay. For revenues 11. So it's a expenditure. That's why we have to select 01. Next, it's a cost account related. That's why we have to select G004 as cost accounts. Field status group G004. Okay. Save. So created. So contractor phase. Okay. Updated name. So this pen icon for change GL. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now we will create business partner. The T code is BP. Okay. T code BP. So in business partner, we have person, organization, group. We are creating organization. In BP roles, we have different type of roles. So these are all different type of roles. Now we are creating business partner, financial accounting role. It means supplier role. Okay. The number is FLVN 00. So FLVN 00 is for supplier financial. Yes, we are creating. Create. We can mention name as Ramu Private Limited. Next, we can use search term Ramu. Also address, need to give address. Street, we may take Meerpet. Postal code. City, Hyderabad. Country, India. Next, region 36, Telangana. Language, English. Okay. We may enter all other details also as per our requirement. So based upon the client requirement. Okay. So this we first we have to select group JK domestic business group. JK domestic business group. So we are creating this BP role under JK domestic business group. Okay. Now select company code. Company code. Enter company code JK10. enter. So JK Steels Private Limited. So reconciliation account. So we are creating domestic vendor BP. Okay, that's why we have selected domestic vendor reconciliation account. Okay, sort key mandatory. Why here taken sort key mandatory? Because while creating business partner group, we have in the field status we made as mandatory. So what is sort key 012? 012 means vendor number. Vendor number is mandatory. That's why sort key 012. Okay. Supplier payment transactions. So we can take terms of payment. So default we can take payable immediately to unit 0001. Okay. Save business partner. Okay. So must remember business partner number is 4,41,000. Okay. Supplier number is this one. Okay. Because we have separate number ranges we have taken. Okay. For business partner, separate number range and supplier separate number range. In real time, we need to give both number ranges same numbers. Then only supplier and business partner number same. Okay. In real time. So this is practice system. That means there is no other difference. There is no other difference in real time and factory system. The number ranges some other may use. Okay. So this is business partner. So now we created domestic Ramo Private Limited, domestic business partner group. Okay. Okay. Now we are creating business partner in service group. Okay. So the T code is BP and also organization. In that the role is FLVN 00 financial accounting role. Create. Next we can give as name as Somu Private Limited. Somu Private Limited. Search term Somu. Address Balaji Nagar. Okay. So postal code 5,78,000. Hyderabad. Country India. 36 Telangana. So English you have to give language mandatory. English. Now we go for company code data. So give company code JK10. What is our reconciliation account? In general data, we must select service business group. So what is service business group? JKSP. Okay. Must remember we have to select grouping. Okay. Company code data. So service vendor reconciliation account. Okay. Next, sort key 01 to vendor number and supplier payment transactions, terms of payment, default one 0001. Okay, save now. Okay, created business partner number 4,71,000. This one is supplier number. Okay, thank you. The next configuration, create BP role. So actually, it is not required. For your understanding, I'm showing the T code is FK01. Okay, T code FK01. SPRO, SAP reference IMG. So it's a cross application components, SAP business partner. In that business partner, basic settings, business partner roles, define BP roles. Okay, define BP roles. So these are all BP roles. So this is FLVN00 financial role. Previously we have created a BP under this role FLVN00. It's a finance supplier. If in FLVN01 is supplier. Okay, supplier FLVN01, FLVN00 financial supplier. Okay, so we can create a new role under this. So we can give BP role, title, description. Okay, generally we don't create. So this is for your understanding. After creating these roles, we can create BP under these roles. Okay,